Wait for everybody to show up per usual. In the meantime, I'm gonna jam. If I can get some sound. What's going on, everybody? Pardon me whilst I get set up here, get my chat rolling, and then we'll start the stream, man. 15 watching. Oh my goodness. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? I wasn't expecting so many people so soon. It's good to see everybody. All right, who we got so far? Hey Ray, it's me. Oh, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? What's up, Ray? Hey. Hi, man. Metallica. Insert random band here. I don't know why you're saying Metallica, but solid band. I mean, I guess. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What's going on, everybody? It's so good to see everybody, man. I'm kind of surprised right now. So many people right here. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me, man. We got a busy stream. I'm working on a project. I mean, a little spoiler here on what potentially could be another video in the near future. And then, most importantly, we have to celebrate. We have to celebrate, meaning the release that I've been hyping up for such a long time, for about, give or take, 2 months, is finally ready. And I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. And it drops tonight at midnight, and I just can't wait for you guys to hear what I've been working on. It's really going to be a lot of cool riffs and cool, evil, heavy, ignorant riffs, man. So I can't wait. Can't wait for you guys to hear it. It's not in drop D, and it's not with this guitar. It's a lot heavier than the stuff that I've created in the past. So, with that all being said, I'm gonna jam real quick. I did it. I'm done. Sorry I had to get that out of my system. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for, again, taking the time out of your busy evening, early morning, wherever you are at in the world. Appreciate you so much. And today's going to be a lot of fun, man, because in about 6 hours, wherever you're at in the world, my first song for my band, my actual band, is going to be released. And I am so excited, man. And tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here in the United States, the lyric video is going to drop as well on my channel. That's been set as a premiere for 7 days, give or take, 6 or 7 days right now. And when it drops, man, you guys are going to love it. I was very lucky enough to have a friend of mine help me with the video, and she shot some stuff from her place, and you know, we compiled a lyric video together, and you know, she's the star of the show, and it's super sick, man, and I'm so proud of it, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So that'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big busy day. But for right now, we're all just hanging out, and I want to celebrate as well as I want to get in touch with all you guys and, you know, just kind of hang out, man, because I work so hard on this, and my other friends that are part of the project work so hard on it, and yeah, it's just going to be a lot of fun for not only myself but for you guys, because I think I've finally delivered the music that I'm not meant to make, but something I'm certainly very, very proud of. It has lyrics, it's not instrumental, it's like a full-on band with a vocalist, guitarist, drummer, bassist, and it's stupid heavy, man. I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. The people that have heard it have said nothing but awesome stuff about how heavy it is, and that makes me very happy, so I'm just really excited, man, and I just wanted to take the time tonight, you know, it's 6:30 here in the evening, or 6 o'clock in the evening, and I just wanted to say hi to everybody and just see how everybody's doing and just hang out, alright? So let me hop into the chat. I see a ton of you guys blowing up the chat, which is amazing, and it makes me so happy, man. Oh my god, it makes me so happy. So I'm gonna say hi to a couple people. Sal, what's up, Ray? Hey, how are you? Diane, hi, hello, how are you? Sick beard, man. Ah, thanks. It's hardly a beard, but I appreciate it. As you can see, I haven't had a haircut or a beard trim since we've been stuck at home, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm embracing how I look right now. You know what I mean? I got the lumberjack look going right now, and you know, it's kind of cool. It's something different as opposed to the high and tight military fade that I've always been rocking for the past 5 years, give or take. Clam Bake, hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with all of us here today. Luke Kern, how are you? So good to see you. I just got a text from somebody. No worries. Hey dude, did you get my email with the video yesterday? Yeah, so everybody who submitted emails, I wanted to talk about this today as well. So since somebody's already talked about it, might as well bring it up now. We got 42 people watching. So the Break Stuff collab is like overwhelmingly great in terms of like the response and the people that are, you know, the people, you guys sending in and your crazy elaborate, you know, videos doing the whole Limp Bizkit style, you know, lip syncing to that. And so a lot of people have been like, hey, did you get my emails? Did you get it? I've had so many emails and Google Drive links to where it's like been overwhelming, and I love you guys, but I physically can't take the time to email every single one of you, because that would take about like 3 or 4 hours at least of just emailing you guys, and I don't want to like respond to some and respond to none, so I'm responding to everybody right now. Anybody who sent an email, thank you so much, and it's gonna be so sick. And I tell you what, I'm waiting on the drummer's drums right now. That'll be done Friday, so I'll give it until Friday. If anybody wants to be a part of it, it's gonna be huge, man. I got some cool people, you know, you guys are all cool, but some unique people, I should say, involved, and it'll be a lot of fun, man. I can't wait for you guys to see what you all came up with. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And my new face paint and body paint for my West Borland look for this video, it's gonna be a different one, just came in the mail today, so you know, I'm all ready to go, you know what I mean? I'm super excited, and I'm gonna start filming, or you know, finish filming, whatever you want to call it, this evening, or I'm sorry, this weekend, not this evening. This evening's all about you and I and hanging out and just chilling, so just want to make that announcement. I appreciate you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. There's a lot of creative videos in there, and I can't wait to show what you guys came up with. So, oh my God, I got so many, so many, so many people tuning in. I appreciate it. Yo, Rain, everyone, what's good? What's up, Michael D? 8393. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you always tuning in. Dustin, kick-ass, killer song. A, doing pretty good. By the way, you're killing it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ray, can you do some gutturals? Yes, I can. I hope that answers your question. I can. Hola from Colombia. Hola, soy de los Estados Unidos. Buenos tardes. Speak a little Spanish. Okay, so what gear did... Good question. Good question. What gear did I use to record the song? So the song that's coming out is in B standard. So I use my Dean V 7-string with the Mesa Boogie dual rectifier with a Fortin 33 in front of it. And oh my God, it sounds so sick. And the vibe of this release, Mind Tap, it's like the Acacia strain meets like kind of like I'm trying to think of like a hardcore, like I don't know, I'm not very good with like genres, but it's like the vibes of the Acacia strain. It's the best way I could describe it. But it's a little bit faster, not as sludgy as the Acacia strain. So it's hard to explain. You guys will hear it when you hear the full release. But I just used the Mesa Boogie dual rectifier and a Fortin 33 the entire album, and then I went back and forth between a Les Paul custom and a Dean V 7-string. And those are the only two guitars I use, man. It just sounds so stupid. I just can't wait. Can't wait for you guys to hear it, man. It's gonna be so sick. Wait till you guys hear it. I'm telling you. It's going to be heavy, it's ignorant, and the lyric video is very awesome for many reasons. I mean, wait till you guys see it. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. I wish I could show it to you right now, but we're gonna be patient. We're gonna hype it up. Oh, Bobby, you texted me? Was that you that texted me? All right, because I saw somebody texting me. I didn't know who it was because I just saw it at the tail end. That West Borland video was fresh as hell. Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate that. It's gonna be even sicker when we do. Wait till the break stuff comes out. I got a whole new look, fresh new get up, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. And then I even probably gonna dress up like Fred Durst himself, and just have a backwards hat and a big baggy white or black shirt, however I want to look. But it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. I was so nervous that people weren't gonna like participate, because anytime you open yourself up to that vulnerable spot of like relying on other people's participation, you subject yourself to and run the risk of failing and not having anybody participate. But the fact that you guys came through just means the world to me. So I love you guys for that, man. Everybody who participated, I love you guys, man. It's gonna be so sick. And you guys pump me up, basically. I love you guys. So I do have to say, Mind Tap on Instagram. I've been plugging that. I'm gonna plug it right here. If you guys have an Instagram and you follow me at Stay Metal Ray, follow Mind Tap, MINNETAP band. You'll see it on my story for the last like a week. Anytime I post something about that, that's my band. And all the visuals on there are all in correlation to the release. The artwork and the visual with the female who's essentially like the Mind Tap girl as of right now. She's kind of like, like the not mascot, but you know what I mean, like the visual of this release. And so anytime you see her doing her thing on there, that's all in correlation to what's going to be released tomorrow. So it's going to be sick, man. I can't wait. Everybody, like I said, everybody who's seen it, the video, and heard it, all my patrons who had the chance to check it out, man, they all loved it, and that makes me super happy. I hope it does well. So I'm really excited, if you guys couldn't tell. Bro, my hands are killing me. Thanks for the scale exercises. Dude, Nick. So Nick, fellow patron, fellow quote-unquote student. We were going over modes last night, and I doing some scales like this, and I was teaching him like how to, well, I didn't teach him, I showed him, and I'll explain it to him next time I see him, but basically we're going over how to play, modes and do scales and exercises that aren't just your basic, you know, boring scale. So like I gave him an exercise from a book I have where you do like every mode in thirds. So like the major scale or the major mode Ionian, you go. And then Dorian. Phrygian. Oops. I messed up that last one there. And then so on and so forth. So it breaks up the monotony. And then once you're playing in a key, so if I'm in G major, etc., then I would go A Dorian. And like kind of drag and drop the. So we were going over that last night, and I'm glad you're feeling it, dude. That's the idea, man. Anybody that ever wants to take lessons from me, you guys know where to find me. All my lessons are done via Patreon. It's $20 for one lesson a month, or $70 for one lesson a week for the month that you sign up. So you sign up for 1 month, you get one lesson a week. So it's lessons for $70, depending on, you know, what month you're in. If it's a long month or a short month, whatever. So pretty cool, man. And I think a lot of people are really enjoying talking theory and guitar with me. So if that interests you, just you know where to find me, man. But I will continue to do you know, streams on like the basic principles of music theory for the channel, because I know a lot of you guys, you know, money's tight right now and times are tough. I totally understand. And I do want to teach everybody that subscribed to me more basic and broader strokes. So, you know, don't think that I'm just keeping it 1000% exclusive. Yes, people that sign up for lessons do, you know, get what they sign up for, but that doesn't mean I won't teach you guys some stuff. Just broad strokes, all right? And so at any point in time, if you guys have any questions about when I'm doing these streams where I'm just hanging out with you guys, if you have any questions about anything guitar related, theory related, I'd be more than willing to knock it out for you guys. It's the least I can do, just try to help you guys out, all right? Is the Mick Thompson Jackson any good? In my opinion, no. No. I'm assuming you're talking about the import. And I had the import on the channel about 2 years ago. It just feels like cheap. Best way to describe it. The thing that really messed me up the most was the frets were very non-pop. And when you were bending, you could feel the frets like not being like very coarse and like not. What's the word I'm looking for? Not smooth, I guess rough. Yeah, rough. Yeah, they're very rough and you know, not if that makes any sense. So, and on top of it, you got a Floyd Rose that you got to deal with. Although it's not really a Floyd Rose, it is a Floyd Rose. It's just a hardtail Floyd Rose. So it's really weird. Yeah, I just don't like it, man. I just didn't vibe with it. I mean, I've never played the USA one, but the import one, just not for me. You know what I mean? And then, like, on top of it, the paint was kind of bad. I don't know, it just really wasn't vibing, you know? At the end of the day, just wasn't vibing. Let's see here. I can do Michael Poulsen of Volbeat. He sounds like a heavy metal Elvis. I have my thoughts and opinions about Volbeat, but it's weird seeing you now without the blackout eyes. Yeah, I kind of forgot to put them in, honestly. And, you know, people are always like, oh my god, did you get your eyes tattooed? Did you do this or this? Like, you know, sometimes when I feel inspired to have just be like the everyday man, sometimes I want to be a little theatrical and I'll throw in some contacts. And I have like another pair that I haven't worn yet, and then I'm getting some other ones too. So I think contacts will just be like a thing that I do periodically. Just because it's fun, man. It's fun to like do something different. And if I can stand out in any way possible just by wearing contacts, I think it looks so sick. It's so cool all at the same time. So they're not going away anytime soon. I honestly just was too excited to tell you guys about what's in store here in about 5.5 hours, so I just kind of forgot to put them in, you know what I mean? Oh my god, the chat's blowing up. My neck is still feeling those windmill headbangs from my lip sync lip sync of break stuff. Colin, you went above and beyond, man, and I'm so thankful that you did that. And I hope you're okay. I hope your neck's okay. Assuming everything's okay, you absolutely killed it, man. You knocked it out of the park, and you did everything that I was asking for somebody to do, and then some. So I appreciate you, man. Colin and I did a lesson last night, and Colin's a very smart gentleman, and he gets music theory very, very quickly, so it's a lot of fun to teach him, man. Everyone secretly loves Limp Bizkit, man. I don't care who they are, everyone loves Limp. You know, it's funny, I was texting Fluff, I think, like 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago, I don't know, and we were talking about Limp, and we were talking about just, you know, I really don't know what we were talking about, but anyway, I said that to him. Everybody secretly loves Limp, and oh yeah, he was telling me he saw Limp Bizkit in '99, so that was a pretty cool little story he told me. Hey, Clam Baked, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Super chats get me so excited, so happy. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right for you guys. What are some good scales for solos? Self-taught and trying to get my lead up to speed. 6 acts. What gauge are those strings? Okay. Oh man, you got me good. So solo, okay. So, okay, that's easy. Scales for solos, dude, I would literally just say the major scale. And anybody who takes a lesson with me understands why I always say the major scale. But literally everything in music is based off of the major scale. Literally everything is based off of it. Every single minor scale, every single harmonic minor scale is an altered major scale at the end of the day. So for me, whenever I'm trying to write a solo, you know what I mean? I always just try to like think about if something's in a minor key, it's also in a major key. That's just how music theory is. It's a little in depth. I won't go into it, but I always just revert back to the major scale. So the major scale, 3 note per string, is what I use all the time. Anytime you see me write a solo or anything, I'm always more often than not doing some alteration of that, which means I could be doing a 3 note per string Dorian, 3 note per string Phrygian, 3 note per string Lydian, wait, Mixolydian. Basically, you gotta learn the major scale, because if you don't know the major scale, you don't know anything else in music, in my opinion. It's the same thing with like learning the fretboard. How can you improvise and how can you solo if you don't know where to go? And that's the one thing that hinders metal players, is they have no idea where to go because they don't have the fretboard memorized. I'm gonna show you something. We're not going anywhere, don't worry, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm gonna put on and I'm gonna take off the amplifier to show you guys a little bit of context of what I mean. Oh, and the string gauge I'm using is my strings are 6 to 104. I use 6s, but then I bump up the string gauge about 30 strings, you know, in sizes, and I go to 10. What I say, one. I think it's actually a 160, not a 106. But you know, it depends on what tuning I'm in. If I'm in drop B, I use 9s to 31s. So it really all depends on what kind of vibe and what kind of mood I'm in. But yeah, my string gauges are really weird, and like I never play the same gauge of strings with tunings. I'm always changing it. Sometimes I play a 5 on the high E when I'm in drop A. Like I do all kinds of crazy stuff because that's how I am, man. Like if you guys have ever asked me that question, like you guys know I never say the same answer ever. I always change it up because I'm just, you know, I can't pick one set of string gauges. So I hope that answers your question. All right, so if anybody ever asks, you know, let them know what's up. Hey, Ray doesn't really have a string gauge. It's like anywhere from 10 to 150 thousand. So I hope that answers your question. So I'm gonna teach you guys something right here. On a serious note, like I'm actually, all right, that was all kidding. On a serious note now, for those of you who are interested in learning something. So I always find backing tracks on YouTube. There's a million backing tracks, and they're just jam songs. And so this one right here is an A minor. And in music theory, there's always a relative major and a relative minor. So the relative major to A minor is... So if I play A minor and I play C major, it's the same exact set order in a different spot on the fretboard. So, good place to start is start with the relative major. So the song's in A minor right now. So I'm gonna play everything in just C major right now. Nothing crazy, I'm not gonna blow your head off. I'm gonna play in key. And all I did right there was just play it in C major, okay? Now, if I play in C major and the song's in A minor, I could also play in A minor. Oops, I'm sorry. Sorry, that was wrong. Now I'm in C major. I'm in A minor now. So, to answer your question, figure out what major key you're in, figure out what minor key you're in, rest of the notes you have to play. And that just comes with knowing the fretboard and memorizing the fretboard. If you don't know the fretboard, if you don't have the fretboard memorized, you don't know where to go, and you don't know how to improvise. Now, I played a little crappy, but that's okay. I'm not trying to I'm trying to prove a point more or less, trying to quote unquote show off. So that's what I would always do. Just go for the major scale first, all right? Relative minor / major is a country trick. Is it? Well, I think it's a music theory trick, honestly. I mean, metal is all based on that. Wait. That's all E minor. So the relative is F sharp, G major. So you could solo in G major to Metallica's "For Whom the Bell Tolls," and it will make sense, within reason. So, it's just a matter of just understanding how music theory works and understanding where the notes are on the fretboard, and then you're rocking. So that's pretty much where I'm at with solos. What do you mean exactly? I'd be more than willing to pick your brain on that. Hey Jeff, what's up? Weekdays suck. Yes, they do, but we're all in the same boat, and it doesn't matter who you are, really. Kind of everybody. But we're here, we're holding it down, you and I, and everybody else. Colin, I meant to ask this a while ago, but if you could play any guitar from history owned by any, what would it be? Play Hendrix's White SG Custom. Solid choice. Very unique choice. If I could play any guitar from history, it would be Jimmy Page's Black Beauty 3 pickup custom that got stolen and was never seen again. Because I think that guitar is really sick. And it's like a very, like, kind of pick. Similar to the White SG Custom. I think that would be sick. Like the, you're talking about the Dick Cavett show SG, I believe. The Dick Cavett, I believe that was his name. Where he plays like Isabella and that. I think that's a very solid choice. So I like that. So for me, it would definitely be Page's Black Beauty that kind of disappeared from history. Anything other than palm mutes are pointless. I don't know if you're being facetious or not, but that's kind of funny. What year did I go to basic? I saw your hoodie. It was the same battery as you. It was still in 2014. So I went in 2014, and I got medically discharged, and yeah. So I was in for 4 years, and I went in Charlie Battery 119, Fort Sill, Oklahoma, in 2014. Is that the Dean? Yes, it is the Dean. The Dean that has not gotten a video done for it yet. I got this guitar like 2 or 3 months ago, but I did the unboxing like, what, 3 weeks ago? I just had it filmed and I kind of just shelved that video. I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to do another jam track. So now this one is in B minor. And if you want to play along while I'm getting set up, if the track's in B minor, what's the relative major?
We all love to make those dishes.
What's the relative of B minor? You just go up 3 from the major, like in the major scale. If you guys know, let me know. D, exactly. You get it. Show enough. Yeah, hell yeah, you get it. So I could play anywhere on the fretboard right now. Pieces that I could really emphasize is D major and B minor. So B minor is here. Then I can switch to pentatonics. Okay, so I was just bouncing back between D major and B minor. Just running the scale. But what about the rest of the fretboard? Well, let's figure it out. If B minor is my 6th mode Aeolian, C sharp my 7th. So C sharp is right here. So let's jam on that. All I'm doing is just playing a different mode of the major scale. And having the concept down. Are you guys still there? I froze up on my end. Hope you guys are still there. And the concept is to be able to play anywhere on the fretboard, all right? and figure out all the modes. So I'm going to try a different one right here. Funky Blues, E minor. So E minor is G major. So I got G major, A Aeolian, C Phrygian, oh, I'm sorry, G major, A Dorian, C Phrygian, B Phrygian, C Lydian, D Mixolydian, E Aeolian, F sharp Locrian. Wherever those are on the fretboard is what I can play in the key of E minor. So here's E minor. I don't really like this song. I don't really understand the chord progression. Sounds a little weird. Anyway, I'm playing in the key of G major / E minor. That's all I'm doing. Just bouncing back and forth. So I hope that makes sense. It's a little convoluted, but I hope it makes sense. Jesse, what's up? How are you? I'm doing awesome. How are you doing? Don't fit anymore with that mop he has. I don't know what you mean, Al, but hey, it's good to see you, man. Al, my dude. I got your text. And I didn't respond because I didn't know if it needed one, but I'm excited, man. Al sent his Solar guitar last year, right? It was your Solar, right? That was you? Yeah. And he hit me up yesterday or 2 days ago and was like, got something else for you. So I'm super excited, man. Sam, what's up? How are you? Great to see you. Thank you so much for all that you do, man. I don't think I've ever seen a video without a hat. I've got a couple of them on there. The whole reason why I started a hat thing was I was bald as hell. I shaved my head in the army, and I don't know. I threw on a hat because I didn't think anybody. This is like way back in the day. I just I didn't think a bald head would look too flattering, so I just threw on a hat, and then it kind of stuck. It was kind of my look. But now that it's getting warmer and I have hair and there's no barbers open, it's like, I really don't feel like wearing a hat today. I did a collab with Fluff today, and I had a hat on for that. But apart from that, I haven't worn a hat today at all. But anyway, kind of spilled the beans there, but Fluff's the man. I'm super proud of Fluff and super happy for Dragged Under, man. I don't want to talk about anything, but dude, I'm so excited for that band. Hope your band does well. I'm sure it will. Hey, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Your guys' support will only help it, exponentially. So I don't want to say I ask of you because that's a little egotistical, but I hope you guys will at least give it a listen tomorrow at 1 o'clock or throughout the day on Spotify and then some as all the releases continue to be put out, because I'm telling you, it's sick. It's super sick. I'm telling you. It's heavy and it's fun and it's ignorant and I love it. So I hope you guys at least give it a chance tomorrow. You guys tune in and not only check out the song, but check out the lyric video, because I put a lot of time and effort, and a good friend of mine helped me out with it. So she killed it and she knocked it out of the park, and it was a lot of fun editing the video and piecing it all together. So I think you guys will love it, man. I really do. Racer 2229 2229. How are you? It's great to see you. I need to learn the language, which I took theory classes in high school. So I didn't take theory classes until I was 26. So I didn't understand it. I didn't take it in high school. So it's never too late, man. And it's like I tell everybody that I teach, you know, all my students that I teach, if you can count to 12, you can learn music theory. And I know everybody can count to 12. It's not hard. It's basic, like, 3rd grade level math. It's really easy. So another one in B minor right here. Oops. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just jamming on B minor / D major. I'm just going back and forth. And that's it, man. And then it's as simple as or as complex as you want to make it. And it's up to you as the performer to feel how intricate you want to be or how soulful you want to be and how much you want to pick out or how much you don't want to pick out. So it's totally up to you. I need to learn 3-note per string scales and modes. Yes, I 1000% agree with that. And then when you take it up even further, learn how to go in and about those different modes and shapes and scales in intervals. Meaning, like if you take the major scale and you go in fourths, like. Oops, I got too much delay here. Hold on. Like bounce around in there or do it in fifths, etc., etc. And then once you get really good, like kind of like fly through it like I was doing before, or do it in thirds, where do it in different modes in thirds, etc., etc. And then once you get that stuff down, dude, then it's like that's music theory. That's literally in the entirety of music theory, in terms of like lead playing. Now, if you want to learn chords and stuff, it's a little bit different, but it's all the same stuff, man. If you can count to 12, you can do it. I'm stuck on the first pentatonic box. Well, you only got 4 more to go. You know. Wait. Oh no, I forgot it. Oh no, I forgot that. There it is, okay. Let me go, let's start from scratch. No. That's the tricky one. What's the fourth one? I need to look this up. I'm having a total brain fart right now. Okay. So, in G. Took me a minute, man. I had a brain fart there. So anyway, all you're doing in the different boxes, putting on a different note of the scale. So like, for example, first one, starting on the first note right here. Second one, starting on the second note. Third one, you're starting on the third note. Or, you know, so starting here, but you gotta find that so it's here. Fourth one is starting on the fourth note, and the last one is the fifth note of your scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Honey, you need me to turn this down? I'm asking you if it's too loud. Okay. And there's your fifth one. So once you do that, you connect the dots and you can play all your pentatonics. It's just a matter of figuring out, you know, what your root note is, basically. Thanks for the inspiration, bro. Can't wait for the fluff release. Hey, thank you. Thank you for always holding it down with me. I appreciate it. Is this for Luna March or a new project? New project. It's called Mindtap. Minnetap. As you see in the thumbnail of this stream, that is a new project. And it releases tonight at midnight. And then the lyric video is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Luna March is not going anywhere. It's just I got two now. You know what I mean? What's my favorite movie? It's a good one. Favorite movie: Good, the Bad, and the Ugly with Clint Eastwood and Lee Van Cleef and Eli Wallach. And then my favorite horror movie. I love horror. My favorite horror movie is definitely Halloween 2, the original 1981, where it's in the hospital, not the Rob Zombie one, or Halloween 2018. So. Yeah, those are my two favorite movies. I'm good, man. Do you know when Break Stuff cover is out? I'm so excited to see this cover with all of us in a collaboration. So, I don't have a definitive date, but I want to say like a week from tomorrow or around there. Like about a week and a half, depending. Just on like the rest of my schedule, my upload schedule, because I got content for tomorrow, and then I got content for Monday already on my channel that my patrons have seen already. And then Wednesday's probably booked, so probably Friday of next week, so 8 days from now, or maybe next Monday, 2 weeks from now type of deal. So, you know, it's a matter of just trying to stay ahead of the game and continuing to put out content Monday, Wednesday, Friday type of deal. And my goal is to continue to do that through the summer. Whether or not it's going to happen remains to be seen. But I'm going to try, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to go for it. So, yeah, probably in about a week and a half, give or take. Week to week and a half. Travis Landers, hey, Patreon of the channel. What's up, man? How are you, brother? Hey, dude, just got a PRS. Excited to pick the guitar back up and start playing again. Hell yeah, dude. Go for it. Have fun. A lot of people, when they're first starting out and playing, they get bummed out because it's hard, and it's like It's difficult, and it's like forever difficult. I just like had a brain fart with my pentatonics. You know, it took me a second to get it back under my fingers. It always happens. You know, you're forever relearning stuff and finding difficulties in this hobby / passion that is music and the guitar. But at the end of the day, just have fun playing. You know, if you're just starting back up, just have fun and just enjoy it and play songs that you want to play. Don't, in my opinion, don't focus too much on theory and scales right away. Just have fun playing. And, you know, enjoy it more than you dread it. You know what I mean? Don't treat it like a chore type of deal. Sinister Jinx, hey Ray, hey, how are you? Do you Q major? I play in Q sharp, so I'm not doing that. Hey man, can you play Def Leppard Pour Some Sugar? Fun song to play. Wait. What's up? Something like that. I mean, it's a pretty easy song. Play some Bach. I'm a Mozart guy, personally. In the Name of Love? Question mark? Smells Like Teen Spirit? Question mark? Insert random song name here? Question mark? That's what happens when an audience is staring at you in reference to my pentatonics. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably right. It's like, you know, pressure's on type of deal, and I don't get nervous, but you know, I know what you mean. It's like, oh god, I gotta remember everything. Can you play through a 5150? I certainly can. If you got one, send it on over. I've had a 5150. I had a couple 5150s in my life. Are you talking about the PV ones or the EVHs? Because obviously I have two EVHs. That one's broken. It's broken down again. And then the 6L6 one is just out of frame. But a PV 5150 I've had back in the day. And I know, again, I'm kind of overdoing what everybody else is doing. I'm trying to stand out in a little bit and not do what everybody else is doing. So I probably won't buy one anytime soon. Who would win in a wrestling match, Lemmy or God? Bon Scott. Hey man, how often are you streaming? I've been on the last few streams and don't want to miss them, but it's super late in my country and I can't be up late every day. Well, hey, no pressure from my end. I don't want you to. I certainly don't want you to be, you know, staying up super late, you know, and hindering your sleep schedule. I kind of do live streams at random, in a sense that, like, whenever something's hard pressed or on my mind, whether it's a lesson or a, you know, a release that's coming out here in a couple hours, you know, I don't have a fixed schedule. The only thing I really have set in schedule for streams, kind of, is lessons, which are usually on Saturdays. But I might do that, like, maybe like every Wednesday, like 2 videos a week and then a lesson of some sort, or a stream Wednesday. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do, just because I don't want to, like, blow all of my content, you know, and overwork myself through the entirety of the summer. So I gotta, like, pace it out. So answer your question, I'll probably can do this more often, like on Wednesdays, okay? But today I wanted to hop on because this is a special day, a special event, special occasion for my friends and I. So I just wanted to kind of, you know, make it that special. P.S. Love your stuff. Uh-oh, the chat jumped. Oh no. Okay. P.S. Love your stuff. Big fan here. Hey, again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Henry gets it. Lemmy is God. I just bought a double humbucker telly. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Congrats. There are 2 kinds of Spurs, my friend. Those who come through the door and those who come by the window. You get it, Vince. Dude, very, very niche quote right there. Those who come through the door and those who come in by the window. I get it. I got you. I've seen that movie no less than 1,000 times. Like, not even kidding. I've seen that forever, dude. I wanted a 5150, but I always see them breaking down on people. Again, I don't know if you're talking about PV or EVH. I just know my EVH EL34 has broken down twice in a matter of a year, so. take that and do with it what you will type thing. Ooh. I set that LTD I got in C# standard. I've been loving it. I'm messy in drop tuning, so the lower standards have been awesome. I'm not sure what you mean there, but I hope you're enjoying your LTD. Do you like D or C# standard? Question mark. I like C# standard because it's drop B, just tuned up, a whole step on the lowest string. And C# standard is what Floods is in by Pantera, and that's the sickest song of all time, honestly. So I don't really mess with D standard, but I like C# standard, if that makes any sense. By the way, you look badass with that long hair and that beard. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Some people don't think so, but if you tell her that, maybe it'll get her off my case. No, I'm just kidding. I do have to get rid of it. This thing is getting crazy. I'm starting to look like ZZ Top up in here. Please play Sarcastic. Yeah, maybe one day I'll get around to it. Also, 2 a.m. here for me, but Also, what that guy said, play Slipknot. Nah, I'm not playing Slipknot. I don't feel like it. Rated, what's up, Rated? Okay, so everybody, Rated is Zach. And who is that? He's a gentleman that I hired to do the logo and both logos, the M, the double M, and the word MindTap with the line across it. He's a graphic designer, and he killed it. Knocked it out of the park. I said, hey, man, we got a band coming up. I need some graphics. Help me out. And he's like, oh, yeah, we'll take like 2-3 weeks, and like I'll send you a couple drafts, and like we'll get it down to perfect. And I told him, like, dude, I don't care. I want it to be something sick, but at the end of the day, whatever you come up with is a part of the creative and artistic process. And I want you to come up with something that you think is sick. And if you think it's sick, I'm totally fine with it. And like first try, knocked it out of the park. So thank you so much, sir. He's been a huge help with this thus far, and it's finally coming to fruition here in 5 hours at midnight. I might even like hop on like at midnight tonight. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. And do like a live listen party on Spotify or something like that. I think that'd be kind of sick. But don't quote me on that. I might do it. I might not. It depends on how I'm feeling tonight. But I'll probably hop on again tomorrow and do some sort of stream to celebrate again, just to keep it in the public eye, because getting anybody's attention for longer than 2 minutes is pretty hard to do in 2020 on the internet. So you gotta hustle and you gotta grind. So I'll probably be being in your guys' face for the rest of the foreseeable future, that is the weekend, during this whole release, because I'm telling you, it's sick. And if I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't back it up. So I'm just letting you guys know. I'm trying to really push this because I truly believe in it. It's so heavy and it's so awesome. So take with that what you will, type of thing. Alright, let's play a little Name That Tune. Who's got it? I can't remember the name. Oh, that doesn't count. That's not an answer. Highway Tune? No way, dude. You're kind of close, but you're way off. That is The Rover by Led Zeppelin. Maybe some merch sometime soon? Yes, dude. Yes, absolutely. So the EP's coming out at the end of May 29th. That's when the rest of the songs are released. We'll probably do something then. So we'll talk offline, dude. We'll talk offline. Yes. We'll hook it up, all right? Do I like ginger? Yes, I feel like a hipster when it comes to ginger because I was stationed in Germany in early 2015, and that's when like they started getting big in Europe. I mean, they're pretty big before then, but you know, that's when they started to gain recognition. So I'm being spied on. Anyway, yeah, I love ginger. I think they're sick, and again, I feel like a hipster with them because like I was like, oh, I knew them way before everybody else did. But yeah, I love ginger. What you doing, honey? Huh? I know you're there. Being spied on. That's right, Looney. My other cat's down here too, and she's a part of. There she is. Crazy girls. Diet hot pink and do a dime bag impression. I don't drink, so I can't even pull that off. So that won't happen. I can't do that. That'd be funny though. Have I ever played Prince of Persia: Warrior Within? Nope. I have no idea what that is. Is that a video game or is that a band? I have no idea. How do you move the triad shape? Okay, here we go. Here's a lesson idea. Cool. Here we go. How do you move the triad shapes across the neck? I know the G key 3 shapes, but using them all over, I don't know where to start. So I don't know what you mean by the G key 3 shapes. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So again, it's as simple as you got to know the fretboard. You have to know the fretboard. If you know the fretboard, you can figure out the triads. So the triads of G major are GBD. So anytime you find a G, a B, and a D, that's a G major triad. Anytime you find a G, B flat, sorry, I just ate not too long ago. A G, B flat, D arpeggio, or note on the fretboard, that's a G minor. So, like, how do you find them? Dude, it's just like as simple as learning the fretboard. Like, okay, here's an E. Okay, here's an E. So we need a D, right? Well, common sense, a whole step down. There's a D. Now where's there a B? There's a B. Where's there a G? Right there. So I'm going to cheat and use a fret wrap and try to sweep a G major arpeggio. Now if I want to make it minor, I just flatten my thirds, which is B flat. Oops. And then back to major, just make those flats natural notes. And how to figure that out? Memorize the fretboard. Like here's a G, here's a G, here's a G, here's a G. There's other G's elsewhere, but like those are, you know, a ton of G's right there. Here's a B, here's a B, here's a B, here's a B, etc. And you do that with all the notes on the guitar. And a lot of people, especially when I say a lot of people, a lot of metal players, they don't understand theory because they, for some reason, in metal it's like not cool to have the fretboard memorized. So people don't understand theory because they don't understand where the hell the notes are. Like if I said to somebody, generally speaking, play me an A minor, 3 note per string, you know, scale, nobody would know how to do it. But if I said play walk, everybody go. That way. It's just kind of interesting, you know what I mean? I don't know why that is. Actually, I do know why that is. Uh-oh, somebody said I'm muted. I don't think I'm muted. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Am I muted? Rip voice, uh-oh. Okay, for a sec. Alright, I was just like, oh no! Okay. So you have a new song coming out tonight because that's awesome. Yes, I do. It's called band's called Mind Tap, song's called Fire. And it's exactly that. I didn't come up with the name. Anthony, the vocalist of the band, came up with all the lyrics and all the song titles. And I came up with all the arrangements and yeah, it's super sick, man. I can't wait. It's coming out in less than 5 hours, dude. It's insane. found learning the solo to mile zero from Periphery made me realize learn minor arpeggios and really cool runs because Wes Hauck is a beast. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, you can't really say it any better than that, absolutely. Just wanted to let you know, I'm still loving that Les Paul Modern you sold me a while back. Hey! So last year, when I got rid of all my modern Gibsons, I sold it to this gentleman. Thanks again, the Les Paul addiction is real. I'm chosen for a custom shop or vintage custom now. Yes, and I have two vintage customs, and they're sick, man. So I totally understand why you're jonesing. But I'm glad you're digging that guitar, man. It is a very good guitar, I will tell you that. So I'm glad you're digging it. 70s rays, I have two 70s, like 70s decades. 71 and 78. It's amazing, man. Can't wait to hear it. Yeah, so Sam, in case you didn't hear it, you guys seen that premiere that's on my channel. It's coming out tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tell you what, man, speaking of this whole band thing, Fluff was gracious enough to let me plug it on our collab today. Basically, we did like a kind of a podcast interview. Dude, he's like the sickest dude, man. Like, I told him today, like, he's like a mentor unofficially for so many YouTubers and like guitar players. And I told him that, I was like, dude, like, I appreciate you so much. And he's just like the nicest dude. And like, I'm so happy to call him a friend type of thing. And he's just so good to me, and I feel really lucky to have him in my corner type of thing. Just have him be a friend. And anyway, yeah, we were talking about it on his interview today. It was super sick, man. Like, Fluff's the man. It's the best way I could describe it. And he's in such a sick band that is Dragged Under. And oh man, I'm so happy for them. So happy for Tony, Fluff, Kaylin. What's it? Hans. Yeah, man, just so happy for those dudes. They're so sick. Very talented band. If you go anywhere in the world, where would I go? Right now? If I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go? I would go to Daytona Beach and watch the Daytona 500. That's 1,000% serious right now. I would go to Daytona Beach, go to the beach with my fiance, hang out, and then on Sunday, watch the Daytona 500 at Daytona International Speedway. 1,000% serious. That's what I would do. Because I love NASCAR, and I love the beach, and neither one of those are available at the current moment in time, at least in my neck of the woods. So that's what I would do. And she wouldn't like NASCAR, but she would like the beach, so I could talk her into it. That's what I would want to do. I've been out of the country a decent amount, and I like the United States a lot. And I haven't seen all of the United States. So I'm trying to knock out all of my spots I want to see in the United States before I travel back outside of the United States. What was my inspiration for the album and the band? Was curious when designing that logo. Oh, absolutely, dude. So mine tab that came out of... So my friend Anthony heard the Iridium riff from Luna Muerta. It's in drop B, but I'm going to play it right now, and actually we recycled that riff for this release. It's not tomorrow, but it's a little spoiler. We like gave that riff a fresh new coat of paint. Anyway, he heard me do this. Right? And he's a guitar player and a drummer and a vocalist all in one. He's a very talented musician in my local hometown, just about an hour north of Philadelphia. He hit me up. He's like, dude, I love that riff. Is that an original? I was like, yeah, it's an original. He's like, can you just send me the instrumental? And like, I just want to do vocals on it. I have an idea. I was like, sure, man. Like, why not? He's an old friend of mine. We went to high school together and we used to lift together at the local gym. So he sends me back what he comes up with in like 5 minutes. And it's like the sickest thing I've ever been a part of creating from scratch. Like, not a cover, like a full-on original idea. I was like, in the words of Butthead from Beavis and Butthead, wait a minute. I I was like, yeah, so like I don't know, that was just like the sickest thing that like you kind of just like whipped up. He's like, dude, like let's start creating like some cool music because we just started to get into the lockdown. It wasn't official yet, but it was starting to happen. We kind of like sensed what was going on. Anyway, getting a little sidetracked. The inspiration was he hit me up and was like, dude, let's do something. And I was just like, yeah, let's do something. And then he came up with the name Mind Tap, and it's just the word is a Norwegian word for amnesia and or memory loss. And the visuals and the graphics, that was all you, dude. Like, you could answer your own question, like how you came up with that. I just wanted something sick. But the project itself just came from, he has a handful of musicians back home that he wanted to create something with. And he knew me, and like we kind of just like out of boredom created this sick project. And it's like, in my opinion, it's going to do very well, and we're going to play regional shows as soon as this all goes away. So that's how it all came to be. And it came out of literally nowhere. I was sitting on my recliner watching TV on like a Saturday night, and I just sent it to him. Like, it literally came out of nowhere. There was no concrete like plans to like start something. It just happened. And then I got the woman on board to create the lyric video, and she knocked it out of the park. I told her a theme, which I won't spoil, and I was just like, that's the theme, I want you to do whatever you want. And she like just kills it. Way too, like, you guys have been following me and following Mind Tap on Instagram. You've seen the visuals. Like, she knocked it out of the park. So it's like her and my friend Anthony together created this thing that's about to like explode. And the idea behind it all is like very like, Anthony writes all the lyrics. I'm not a good lyricist. I just write heavy riffs. But the idea is I don't really know what he's writing about. I don't really understand the lyrics. Like, they're kind of metaphorical, which is kind of sick. And it's kind of room for interpretation. But yeah, you guys will just have to hear it tomorrow. And I'm just super excited for it. I really am. Ever thought of owning an SG? Nah, never really wanted one. Also, who are the kids in the picture? What kids? What picture? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about right there. I bought an XIO as a new interface, and that is supposed to arrive tomorrow. It comes with Amplitude Max. Any experience with the interface or Amplitude? The only experience I have with Amplitude was the Dime Bag pack, but apart from that, I have literally no experience with it, so I can't really help with that. I had the Neural DSP plugins, but was looking forward to have even more amps to play with. Well, if more amps is what you want, then that sounds like something that's right up, your alley in terms of what you're looking for. So that sounds sick, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. Did you actually give babies such horrific clothings? Oh, no, that's an old school 1920s Halloween picture. And I took it and made it our own for the release. So, those children. I see what you're saying. So it's an old school picture. And it's sick, isn't it? Isn't it, like, terrifying? I love it, man. People need to check out your Riff Wars with him. Both killed it. Yeah, so thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, not a lot of people realize that I did a Riff Wars with Fluff, like, almost a year ago now. It's on his channel. Yeah, it's super sick, super fun. But again, Fluff's the man, dude. Fluff is the man. Yeah, Fluff's cool, but you and Nick Nocturnal are the coolest guitar players on YouTube. But hey, thanks so much. Nick's a very talented player. He's a cool dude. It seems like I've never spoken to him or anything, but it seems like a nice dude all around. You know what I mean? Hey, Michael Murphy, what's going on? I just remember you being a horror guy and do research on the name, etc. So I played into that horror, eerie feel, but wanted to make it timeless so you could use it universally. Yeah, well, you absolutely knocked it out of the park with that. Um, yeah, that makes me happy that you like kind of took into consideration what I love. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Born from the depths of boredom and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. It was more or less just like, we wanted to create something fun and ignorantly heavy and sick, and I sound like a broken record, but it's so sick. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's super sick. So I just hope you guys give it the time of day. You know what I mean? And what's funny is in all my not all my demos, and several demo videos and stuff like that, I've been sprinkling in riffs here and there, and a lot of people are like, oh, that riff's sick at this timestamp, and I'm like, oh, is it? Oh man, that's crazy. I've been using those riffs for what we created. We created it about like 2 months ago, so it's sick, man. I'm telling you. So my computer froze, my chat just froze up. So I'm just hopping right back on there. What the hell? Okay, I think we're back. This thing's been giving me such problems. I apologize. So like my chat's disappeared now. Can you guys see me and can you guys hear me? Can you guys like send me a chat that you guys can hear me? Because I feel like I physically can't see it on my browser right now. Not sure what's going on right now. Super frustrating. Hold on. Yeah, dude. This sucks, dude. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, so if you guys are chatting right now, I literally can't see you because I'm like black screened right now on my damn web browser. Pain in the ass. Alright, hold on. I'm restarting. I'm gonna jam. Fuck you. Sorry about this, everybody. I apologize. But technology's a pain. But you gotta roll with it, you know what I mean? Yeah, YouTube's giving me problems. On all three of my computers, I can't see any super chats or chats in general. So. I'm restarting everything, and I hope, fingers crossed, it like comes back to life. Because if it doesn't, that would suck. Because I can't interact with you guys if I can't see what you're saying. It's annoying. Yeah, so, alright, ladies, I'm having serious technical issues. And I'm going to wrap it up here, alright? Apologize, kind of end on a sour note, but if you guys check out Mind Tap Fire, that comes out here in 4.5 hours, alright? So I hope you guys dig it. I'm super excited. You guys will love it. And then the video will be out tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, alright? So I might hop on later tonight in the middle of the night. I'm not sure yet. But I'll definitely be on tomorrow at some point to hang out with you. I appreciate you guys being patient with all these technical difficulties. I'll see you guys soon.